Okay, can you see the screen, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes po.
All right. So last time we were talking about, we discussed the use of categorical variables in regression. Sabi natin pwedeng gamitin ng categorical variables. Only that when you introduce categorical variables, if there are m factors, how many dummy variables should we introduce? Kunyari, m factors yung ano natin, categorical variable. Ilan yung pwede nating i-introduce na dummy variables?
M-1.
Correct. It's
Sure.
m minus 1, no? Can you introduce m categorical, m dummy variables, guys? Pwede ba?
Pwede rin po.
Kaso, kailan, paano magiging pwede? You're correct, pwede, pero paano? Okay, answer guys, paano? Paano, kung gusto, kunyari, m factors kasi, m factors yung ano natin, yung categorical variable, kunyari, 10. Pwede ba ako mag-introduce ng 10 dummy variables? The answer is yes, pwede, but how? Ang gagawin guys?
Siya yung 0, sir?
Gagawin walang intercept, no? Okay? Tatanggalin natin na, sabihin natin dun sa software na walang intercept tayong ilalagay. Otherwise, we will fall into what we call a dummy variable trap. Dummy variable trap, or that you'll have a perfect collinearity trap. No? In the course of our discussion, i-explain ko how this happens. Pero let's go to what we were doing last time. We said that yung initial na regression natin, turns out that of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 yung regressors natin na ginawa, di ba? Turns out that 3, 7 were non-significant. So out of the 11, 4 lang yung significant. Sabi natin, it doesn't end there kasi baka insignificant yung iba for several reasons. So what we did was to do what we call backward regression, no? So, iba't ibang klaseng stepwise regression kasi merong forward regression, merong backward regression, merong stepwise regression. Yung stepwise, both yun, parang combination ng forward at saka backward. Mas madaling gawin yung ano guys, mas madaling gawin yung backward integration. Mahirap gawin yung ano, yung forward at saka yung stepwise. But these are types of stepwise regressions, no? So ano yung candidate natin para unang magiging living variable? When I say living, yung paalis, iaalis natin. Let me just, I forgot to. Ano yung living variable natin, guys? Sino yung mauunang living variable? Sino?
Sir, highest p-value.
Highest p-value, correct. Thank you, that's good. Highest p-value, or that's the same as the lowest absolute t-value. T-value yung tinitingnan, or lowest t-value. Tingnan natin dito guys. Can you see the screen? Guys, can you see the screen yung Excel natin?
Yes po.
Okay, so dito, kinonditional formatting natin itong mga insignificant, no? Yung greater than 0.05. And it turns out that yung pinakamalaking p-value is 0.619. That's your non-white times experience. Okay, and it's also the lowest t-stat, absolute value guys, absolute value. So you have to remove the decimal sign and then take a look at sino yung pinakamaliit na t-stat. Yun din yung magbibigay ng highest na p-value. So they will get the same answer. So ang tinanggal natin guys, yung non-white times experience, no? And we came up with this model. Okay? Ang nangyari between this model, yung, remember, anong tawag natin guys yung sa kumpleto, yung lahat ng variables ando doon? What do you call that type of model? As compared to yung nabawasan? Remember the term, guys? Class? Anyone? Letter U. Letter U ito, guys. Letter U. Letter U ito. Ito, letter R. Comparing this one na may 11 variables, 11 to, no? As compared to this one, only 10. Kasi nagbawas tayo ng isa dito. What do you call this, guys? This is your, don't forget, guys, unrestricted, no? Diba? Ito yung restricted. So kung sino yung may mas konting regressors, guys, yun yung restricted. And did our solution improve? Class, did our solution improve? Adjusted R squared nito, 32.7. Ito, 32.746. So this is better, guys, restricted. Also in terms of Akaiki information criterion, 4828, 4826. Sino mas maganda? Si unrestricted o sa restricted, guys?
Restricted po.
Restricted. Kasi sabi natin, the lower the AIC, Akaiki, the better. Pero guys, kung titingnan natin, if we're going to stop here, magkakaproblema pa tayo because number one, meron tayong mga multicollinearity. Ayan, ang tataas ang mga VIF. Oh. 29, 24, 36, ang tataas yan. So we will have to resolve this pa if we're going to stop there. Pero usually hindi tayo magsa-stop dyan kasi may mga insignificant pa tayo na baka pwedeng pag nag-reduce pa tayo, baka mag-improve pa yung model natin. Kasi as far as this is concerned, parang unrestricted pa to. Ibig sabihin, pwede pa natin bawasan kasi meron pang mga non-significant na variables. No? So dito, anong tatanggalin natin dito? Ano yung living variable natin? Living, yung paalis. Ano yung living variable natin is what?
Union times experience.
Union times experience. Bakit? Bakit? Why? You're correct.
0.43.
It's the
highest p-value.
highest p-value or it's the lowest absolute p-value. Kung i-compare nyo guys yung mga insignificant, ito yung pinakamaliit. No? Okay? Absolute value guys ha. Kung may negative siya, tanggalin muna natin negative. Tingnan natin kung siya yung pinakamaliit. No? Kasi baka sabihin nyo, may isang value dyan na baka mas maliit dun sa 0.77 tapos sabihin nyo, hindi, negative naman kasi yung isa yung ganong klase. No? So make sure that you get the absolute value sa kanyo i-compare. Alright, so leaving to, aalis yung non-union times experience. Kaya nga pagdating dito guys, wala na siya. No? Tinanggalan natin si union times experience dito sa model na to. Okay, and then we compare again. Sino ba mas maganda guys? Okay, in terms of adjusted R squared, 32.74, 32.76. May improvement to, no? Okay, of course guys, mas malaki yung yung R squared nitong mas maraming variables. Mas malaki yan kaysa dun sa R squared ng mas konting variables. Definitely guys, the more you add regressors, the more you add explanatory variables, talagang tataas at tataas at tataas yung R squared niyan. Kaso, we don't look at the R squared, we penalize the model for adding more regressors na baka wala namang explanatory power. Baka hindi na niya ma-explain yung dependent variable. So in this case, tingnan nyo, mas mataas pa yung adjusted R squared ni model, what's this? Let's say model 1, 2, 3, model 3. No? Model 3 na natin to kasi ito yung third natin. Ito yung model 2. Yung una natin si model 1. Model 1. Okay. So comparing model 2 and model 3, guys, in terms of AIC, mas maganda si model 3, right? 4825 versus 4826. Mas maganda si model 3. Okay. Also, so ano nangyari guys? What happened was, meron pa rin insignificant. And since we're using backward regression, okay? Nagba-backward regression tayo. So tatanggalin natin yung isa dito. And it turns out that the living variable is what, guys? Ano yung living? Ano yung living?
Union times education.
Yes, union times education, highest p-value or lowest absolute value ng t-stat. Compare nyo yan, guys. 0.83, 0.86. Okay? 0.83, 0.86. Okay, what I meant a while ago, kunyari, yung isa negative 0.85. Tapos yung isa 0.82. Okay. Sinong aalis dyan, guys? Pareho mga p-values to. Example lang. Baka isipin nyo, ang aalis dito, ang leaving variable, si 0.85 kasi negative siya, mas maliit siya kaysa kay 0.82. No, guys. No. The answer is, ang aalis si 0.82. Kasi mas maliit yung absolute value niya kaysa dun kay 0.85. That clear, guys? Clear? Paki-feedback, guys. Clear ba?
Clear po.
Yes po.
Okay, sige. Thank you. Alright, so tapos na tayo kay Model 3, ano? May 5 pa. So let's see. Sino tatanggalin natin dito? So we now go to Model number 4. Si Model 4 na tayo. Model 4. So ang tinanggal natin dito, si Union times Education. Pagdating dito, wala na si Union times Education. Natanggal na. No? And again, compare. 3276, 3278. Nag-increase yung adjusted R squared. Akaiki, better, lower. Okay? Tapos if you recall, guys, kung gagawin natin to sa R, tapos i-ANOVA natin to, you will see that indeed, mas maganda si model number 4, yung mas restricted na model compared to model number 3. But are we done, guys? Hindi pa. Meron pa kasing pwede nating tanggalin. So let's see. Ano nangyari dito? Okay? 0.07, 0.27, 0.09. Sinong pinakamalaki? Si?
Non-white po.
Non-white. So ito yung maalis, no? Now, last time I told you na itong mga variables na to, so far ang natatanggal yung mga ang natatanggal yung mga interaction variables, yung mga minomultiply natin. So far, intact pa yung mga main variables natin ito. Dalawang quantitative or continuous variables, tatlong categorical or factor variables. Now, dito guys, sa step na to, turns out that si non-white yung leaving variable. Ang question, pwede bang tanggalin yung main variable? Kasi pag tinanggal na to, paano na si non-white? Bagay, isa-isa naman tatanggalin natin, no? Paano kung may interaction na na kasama si non-white? Okay, sabi ko last time that hati yung academic at saka yung statistical world dito. Yung iba, sabi nila, wag magtatanggal ng main variable. Yung iba naman, sabi, pwedeng magtanggal. Okay? Only that the interpretation will become more difficult, no? Tsaka iba interpretation. Now, my stand, guys, and what we're going to follow is, pwede nating tanggalin, no? Yung main variable. So magkakatalo na lang yan sa pag-interpret ng final output. Now, for example, sa paper nyo, you have this kind of a paper na ang ginagamit nyo, interaction, then marami namang research ang magsasabi na marami namang susupport din na pwede magtanggal ng main variable. Tapos marami din nagsasabi na wag magtatanggal. So since divided nga yung dito yung statistical world, we'll just adopt one, no? But let's not be dogmatic about it and let's accept whatever the other views are. So anong nangyari dito, guys? Tatanggalin natin si non-white. So pagdating dito, wala nang non-white. Okay? And then when we regressed it, okay. Anong nangyari, guys? Iisa na lang si insignificant, si female with a p-value of 0.09. Okay. So sa iba, guys, depende, guys, sa iba. Kung kunyari ang alpha natin, yung iba, they will make their alpha equal to 10%, no? Kasi kung alpha natin 10%, yung level of significance, okay, what will be our conclusion? Our conclusion will be acceptable to si female. Okay, but if we stick to the alpha is equal to 5%, we're going to reject that, no? Okay, so i-reject, natin, I-delete natin to guys. Tanggalin natin to. So ito yung mangyayari, no? Okay? Ito yung mangyayari. So, ito may issue tayo dito guys ha. Okay, ano yung adjusted R squared? 3277. Ito 3268, no? Mas konti, right? Bumaba yung adjusted R squared nito. Ano pa guys? Ano pa? What else is another issue that we have here?
Sir, yung Akaiki po.
What happened to Akaiki?
Lumaki po siya.
Lumaki siya, guys, no? Lumaki siya. Okay? So, pag lumaki siya, ibig sabihin, mas maganda tong model na to, no? Only that, yung level of significance ng female, dapat i-adjust natin na ang level of significance natin. Kaya iba sinasabi, iba sinasabi, nalagay lang dito na significant at 10%. But it turns out that based on Akaiki, okay, based on our information criterion, ito yung best model natin. Ito. And then sa ibang statistical software guys, they will say na, saan yan? Na ito talaga yung best model based on your Akaiki. Okay, any questions so far? So although tinanggal natin dito, no, tinanggal natin dito yung female, no? Tinanggal natin yung female and lahat significant na, okay? All the variables are significant. Yet we're saying that yung AIC nito is higher than this one. Okay? So if I were to model this, ang gagamitin ko ito by virtue of the lower AIC and then just indicate that this is significant at 10%. Pwede naman yun eh. Okay? Especially pag mga social sciences, mga economics, finance, ang medyo strict lang guys sa mga level of significance, yung mga, kunyari, mga medical sciences, na ang pinag-uusapan dun, yung buhay ng tao, yung probability na magkakamali ka dun sa drug na yun, hindi pa pwedeng i-compromise yun. No? Probability na 10% kunyari, mamamatay, parang ganun. Hindi pa pwede yun. So, depende din sa field yan, guys. So, in our case, ako, I will be accepting of this. Again, ang rational, kasi AIC. Kasi all throughout naman, may mga criterion tayo eh. AIC, although in terms of SBC, guys, okay, yung Schwartz Bayesian criterion, mas mababa ito, 4860. Tapos in terms naman of AICC, 4823, 4824, mas okay din to. No? Alright? So far clear, guys? Clear? Alright. Now, last time, hindi ko napakita sa inyo si RealStat. Very powerful siya kasi pwede itong mag-ano eh. Okay, let me go here. Okay. By the way guys, balik ako dito ha. May problem pa ba sa multicollinearity? Yung last model natin, ito meron pa, no? Ito. May problem pa sa multicollinearity. This is also now going against this model kasi may VIF tayo na 24. Okay, di ba? So this has to be resolved. May dalawang dependent variables tayo na parang nag-aagawan sila sa ano, itong yung female at saka ano, female at saka female times education. Okay? So parang dalawang variables sila pero pareho lang ini-explain nila. Female times education at saka female. Alright? So it would be, ang sabi dito, ang tatanggalin dyan dito sabi sa model na to, you remove female. Pag remove na natin yung female, mawawala na yung issue ng multicollinearity. And multicollinearity is very important. Okay? So kanina sinabi ko lang na ito yung tatanggapin ko without regard yet for VIF. But with this guys, medyo dapat magbago siguro yung ano ko. Kasi dalawang variables natin dito, 29 at saka 24. Remember, ano yung cut-off natin sa VIF? Pag hindi naman conservative, ilan? Ilan guys sa variance inflation factor? Baka nakalimutan.
10 po.
10. Oh, correct. 10 yung ano natin, no? And to be more conservative, yung iba, 5 yung ginagamit, no? So variance inflation factor. Okay? So ang standard niyan between 5 to 10. Pag medyo conservative, dapat less than 5. Yung iba naman tinatanggap yung less than 10. Depende again sa field. Okay? Pero we have a problem here, 29 and 24. But just looking at the AIC, okay tong model na to. Pero when we dig further, titingnan natin to, mukhang mas okay na to, no? Kasi wala nang multicollinearity to. Nung tinanggal na si female, tinanggal kasi si female dito, di ba? Ano nangyari? Wala nang multicollinearity. Okay, and that's a very important issue. I-discuss din natin lahat ng mga assumptions, ha. Okay, so let's go back here. Okay, ang kagandahan ni real stat, guys, pwede siyang stepwise regression. Forward nga lang ginagamit niya. But let me just illustrate to you how to do it para in case later on, pwede niyong gamitin din naman to. So I'm going to put my active cell here sa AI para automatically dyan yung output. And then Control M, okay, for our real stat, regression, multiple regression, okay, our regressors, education hanggang union times experience, Control Shift down arrow, and then our Y range, our wage here, Control Shift down arrow, okay, and then ito guys, look at this, stepwise regression. Okay, I'm going to click this. Pwede rin natin pakita yung residuals at saka Cook's. Naalala nyo si Cook's distance para makaalam ng outlier. And then also yung Durbin-Watson is test for normality ng mga residuals. Alright, output ko A1, AI1, ando doon na yun. Okay. Run error has occurred. Oops, ala. Division by 0. Ano nangyari? Wait. Was there a mistake? Dali, ha? Yeah. Tanggalin ko nga muna yung mga formulas ko dito. Control C. Baka sa formulas. Control C. Okay. Let's see again. Okay, let me go back here. Oops. Problema dito. AI1 again. Control M. Okay, regression. Multiple regression. Okay, si Y ko, Y will be from education to your interaction variable. And then X pala yun, Y will be from wage lang. Stepwise regression. Stepwise lang muna i-ano ko guys. Stepwise, and then A1I, okay. Okay. There. Okay, so ito yung output. Ito yung output ni real stat. Okay. So mukhang strange yung output niya, no? Very strange yung output. So let me just explain quickly what this means. Okay. So, ano kayang ginagawa niya dito? Ano tong 1 to 11 na to, guys?
Sir, yung variable.
Yes, these are our variables. And then these are the steps, no? Okay. Step 1A, okay. Ano ibig sabihin nito? Wala mo ng regressor. Parang ang regressor natin yung average lang, no? And then sa 1B, ang una niyang pinasok, sabi niya, among the variables, ang pinakamagandang ipasok si 1, which is your education. Okay? And then sa second step, so pumasok na si 1. Okay? Sa second, Sabi niya, ang pinakamaganda, ipasok si 1 at saka si 2. So that will be your education and experience. Then sa step 3, pinasok si 3. Step 4, pinasok si 8. And then pinasok si 7. Okay, dito. Unang pinasok si 8. Tapos step 5 pinasok ko na si 7. Step 6, pinasok si 6. Step 7, pinasok si 5. Yan. So hanggang doon, guys. Okay? Step 1, 2, variable 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ang natanggal, si variables 9, 10, 11, at saka si variable 4. So ano yung mga variables na yun? Ano yung mga pumasok na variable niya? Yan. 1. So that's education. Ba? Variable 2, experience. Variable 3. Okay. Then variable 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then variable 7. And then variable 6. And then variable 5. Yan. So 7, okay, ang natanggal, non-white, yung main variable na non-white, and then these are your ibang interaction variable. Pareho ba siya, guys, ang output natin? Walang non-white, tapos wala yung tatlong interaction na to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lang, tapos dito, ano ba dito? Kasama sa female, ano? So yung stepwise niya, ayan. Ito. Right, sinama niya si female. Hindi, wala pala si female. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it the same, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it's the same. Okay? Same siya. 32, 68. 32, 68. 48, 24. Okay, so yung ano niya, yung final solution niya is this one. Pareho dun sa na-generate natin. Okay, question. Anong klaseng stepwise ang ginamit niya? Forward, backward, or stepwise mismo? Pag stepwise, guys, pag backward, ipasok mo ng lahat ng variables natin, tapos isa-isa natin tatanggalin. Pag natanggal na natin, hindi natin pwedeng ibalik yon. Si forward naman, ganun din. Base 0 ka, and then isa-isay natin idadagdag yung variables natin. Okay? Hanggang makumpleto natin yung model. Okay, any questions, guys? Any questions?
None, sir.
Okay. All right, then let's gawin natin sa Excel to, guys. Gawin natin sa R. I just use this as a visual para yung interpretation ng para hindi pa natin interpretation. Gawin muna natin sa R, then we go to the interpretation. Okay, kindly sa modules, guys, nag-send ako ng Excel na na interact. Ang gagamitin natin now, itong Excel file na to, interact. Okay, paki-check nga, guys, kung ano laman itong Excel file na to. And then we're going to use this OLSRR na R markdown file. You have two other files here, which depende kung saan tayo makakatapos. Pero this is just another example. Ito yung data, tapos ito yung R. Okay, what's inside this? It's a wage interact.
Sir, yung wage interact -1 po ba?
Yung Excel file, wage interact.
Sir, which R file do we open po?
Yung,
Or not yet?
yung wage interact din. Bali partner yan sila. May R
Ay, yung OLSRR po.
Yes, yes. Yeah, thank you for asking. OLSRR, wage interact, class.rmd. We're going to use that. Okay, guys. What's the content of wage interact in Excel file?
Sir, yung ginawa po nating model.
Yung data natin, di ba? Yung may mga interaction. Right? Guys, tama?
Yes po.
Yes
Okay.
po.
So, sige. I-import natin yon, no? Okay, so I open this file, yung R markdown natin. Okay, so paki-install guys yung packages na OLS, Ordinary Least Squares RR. Tapos natin siya, i-require. And then sorry to this is not regression data. This should be wage interact. Yung regression data, that's another example. Okay, so let's import. Import natin. Excel file siya. Saan ba yung sa file ko? Import it. Okay guys, you have it already?
Yes, sir.
All right. So iba, may I have feedback guys kung you need more time or na-install nyo na. Guys, I have no way of knowing kung sumusunod kayo, pero sana sinusundan nyo yung ginagawa natin. Ang hirap matutunan ng R guys kung nakikinig lang kayo dyan or you're doing other things. I hope you're focusing kasi skill naman yan na magagamit nyo in the future. That's para sa inyo yan. No? Okay, kamusta na? May I proceed, guys?
Yes po.
Okay, sige. So, kunin natin yung hindi ko nalipat dito yung yung code natin, pero sige. Na-require niyo na si OLSRR. Actually, by accident ko to na-discover yung OLSRR. the other day lang yata. Kasi bago lang yung package na to, this 2020 lang. So tapos nung na-discover ko siya, inaral ko, guys. Okay. How do I study, guys? I download the package. Asan na yung package ko niyan? Ito, OLSRR. Dinownload ko yung package niya. Of course, in-install ko. What I mean by dinownload ko yung instruction manual. Kasi available naman yan sa CRAN. Okay, so this is the OLSRR package. And guys, ako din, I strongly encourage you to download it from the internet. Okay? Pwede naman I can upload it, pero sabi ko, hanapin nyo na lang kasi part of the exercise din yan. So this is the February 10 lang siya, 2020. Bagong-bago lang. One of the newest package. Package OLSRR. Okay, yung description natin tingnan nyo. Can you see, guys?
Sir, hindi po.
Ay, sorry. Dali.
Sir, it's a black box lang po.
Black box
Opo.
lang. Sorry, Dali. Okay. Share. Here. There. Okay,
Yes
can you
po.
see?
Meron na po.
Okay. Dinownload ko sa internet, no, hinanap ko sa CRAN, OLSRR yung package. And ang maganda siya, maraming uses. Sabi dito, ano daw ang description nito? It's tools designed to make it easier for users, particularly beginner, intermediate R users to build OLS. Yan. Ito yung ginagamit natin, di ba? Includes comprehensive regression output, heteroscedasticity test, collinearity diagnostics, residual diagnostics, measures of influence, a model fit assessment, and variable selection procedures. Yan. Lahat ng yan, yun ang kailangan natin sa ano. So excited ako, sabi ko, aralin ko nga to. Hanapin ko yung mga codes tapos i-apply namin, no? Alright, so that's what we're going to do now. Sino ba yung sumulat nito? Ang author yan, no? Si Hebali, no? Hebali. Just pinublish lang noong February 2020. So quite hot from the oven pa to, no? Ayan. So we're going to learn some of the functions here. Tapos kung titingnan nyo guys, yung mga madali lang siyang sundan. Unlike yung ibang kasi packages, medyo complicated yung yung pag-explain. Ito, I think it was really meant to really help yung mga bagong users, no? New and intermediate users ng R. So nagbibigay siya ng sample ng code which is very easy to follow. So again guys, I'd like to encourage you to download this, save it, and then browse through it. Madali siyang sundan, no? Okay. So let's go here guys. Let's go back to our asan na yung natin. Balik na ako sa pag-share ng R. Okay, can you see guys the R?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, dito na ako gagawa guys sa R script. Kayo, linagay ko kayo sa R Markdown. Kasi actually, mas maganda talaga yung R Markdown. Kasi doon yung ilalagay yung code, di ba? You know that naman. Kaso nga lang, nakalimutan ko na ang nagawa ko yung sa para sa inyo na empty lang. Tapos hindi ko pa nata-transfer yung sa R script ko. So my apologies for that. So maglagay na lang kayo guys ng R command, no? Mag-insert na lang kayo. You know what to do naman dito sa R Markdown. Ito insert, okay? Tapos dun kayo maglagay ng code. Okay, yung unang titingnan natin guys, yung structure ni wage interact, no? So tingnan natin yung structure niya. So ang gagawin ko dito guys, if I was working with the R Markdown, dito siya ilalagay, di ba? Yan. And I'll get the output here. By the way, one other secret, guys, is to open also our, dali buksan ko to. Okay. Hindi pa pala. Hindi ko pa siya nalo-load dito sa R. Dali. Apologies. Wag na muna ngayon, guys. Sorry. Dito na muna tayo kasi I might be using a lot of time pag doon ko pa i-illustrate. Okay, what do you notice about the female, yung mga categorical variables natin? What type of data are there? Anong data type nila? Hello?
Factor na sila.
Factor na ba?
Numerical.
Numerical siya, di ba? Oo. Ito, education, experience, female. No? Right, numerical. Pero let's convert it into a factor kasi hindi naman talaga siya number, di ba? So it would be advisable to convert it into a factor. So paano nagko-convert ng factor, guys, if you recall? Okay, bigay ko na yung code. Tingnan nyo. Wage interact, dollar female, di ba? Then as factor, then wage interact as female. So ganun din si si non-white at saka ganun din si non-union. Okay? So kindly write this. I-copy paste ko to dito sa our markdown para sabay tayo. Dito ko siya ipopost para dito nyo kopyahin. Right. Can you see the code, guys? Tama lang ba yung yung screen size, yung font size, tama lang?
Yes po.
Okay. So si female, gawin natin as factor. As factor yung variable na na female galing sa wage interact, no? Yun ang data set natin. Tapos ganoon din si non-white at saka si non-union. We want to convert them to factors kasi hindi naman sila talaga numerical. Okay? Run na. I'll just run this. Okay, yan. So factor na. Si female, non-white with 2 levels. Yan. Okay? Yung mga interaction natin, mga ano yan, kasi numerical times factor, numerical yan eh. Hindi naman pwede maging factor yung mga 20, 9, 15. No? Hindi na factor sa mga yan. Alright, questions, guys? Hello? Kamusta kayo? Nakakasunod ba?
Yes, sir.
Yes po.
Yes, sir.
Na-convert na si categorical variables natin, si female, si non-white at saka si non-union.
Yes po.
Convert na ba sila into factors? Okay, good. All right. Now, so okay na natin, okay na yung data natin. We're now going to regress, no? Ipakita ko muna yung model natin. Okay, I'm going to transfer this. Control C. Transfer it here. So ito muna. Hindi ko masya. Okay. Oops. Alright, take a look at our model, guys. Dadagdag pa tayo dito. Okay, naalala nyo yung pag nagmo-model tayo sa R, we're going to create a name, an object called model. And then, magre-regression tayo. Ang code natin, LM. And then we have your dependent variable, wage, tilde. Tapos ito yung mga explanatory variables natin. Okay, kasama dyan si education plus experience plus female plus non-white plus non-union plus all our interaction variables. Female education, female experience, non-white education, non-white experience. Okay, wait ha. May space ba yung ano doon? Okay. Non-white. Saan na yun? Ay. Mag-error may space. Non-white experience, non-union education, non-union experience. And then what data? Data is equal to wage interact. Alright, so pakisulat muna yan guys. Wag, wag nyo muna i-run, sabay-sabay natin i-run. But I'll give you a few seconds to write that. Sorry guys, talagang sinadya kong hindi ibigay sa inyo yung code kasi gusto ko kayo yung magsusulat eh. That's part of the learning process. Okay, done guys? You need a few more seconds? Okay na.
Okay na ako, sir.
Okay na? The rest?
Okay na rin po, sir.
Alright, sige. Now, we'll insert this, include this code. Okay, take a look at this. Explain ko muna ha. Ang gagawin natin ngayon, stepwise regression. Sabi natin yung stepwise, tatlong klase. Forward regression. Pag forward regression, one variable at a time pinipili na ipapasok dun sa model. Okay? Tapos yung backward naman, pinapasok muna lahat, tapos iisa-isa tatanggalin kung sino yung pinaka hindi significant. Tapos si stepwise naman, combination ng dalawa. Forward at saka backward. So ibig sabihin, pag may pinasok na, magsisimula muna sa forward, tapos yung mga susunod, magtitingin ng forward at saka backward. So ibig sabihin, baka pwedeng may maidagdag na isa, tapos may matatanggal din na isa. Ganun yung stepwise regression. So what we're going to do now first is forward regression. Pag forward regression, guys, di ba, one variable at a time linalagay. pag nalagay na doon, hindi na pwedeng tanggalin. No? So we're going to create an object called forward fit. Ito yung fit model natin, dot P. No? Bakit dot P kasi? Sa ano natin, sa package natin, OLSRR, there are different ways of conducting forward regression. Isa doon by using p-values, isa using AIC, AIC. Kaya yun ang susunod natin. Mas preferred ko talaga yung AIC kasi mas maganda yung output na linalagay niya. Okay? So let's take a look at this. Forward fit.p, this is just an arbitrary name. Ginawa ko lang forward para madali maalala kung ano to. So it's a fit.p kasi we're using p-values. Okay? And then this is the code. Ito yung function ni OLSRR. OLS underscore step underscore forward underscore p. Okay? So ito yung code na sinabi niya dun sa sa manual niya. And then model, ano yung model guys? Ito yung model natin, yung rene-regress natin sa wage dun sa lahat ng variables natin including the interaction variables. Okay? And then p-enter, ang basis niya para tanggapin yung isang variable o hindi, dapat yung p-value niya sa regression output dapat less than 0.05. Okay? Clear so far, guys? Okay. So
Yes,
ito
sir.
yung code, no? Ito. So let's run this, guys. Itong dalawang to. Let's run this. Let's run this. Okay, bakit ako nagkamali? Kasi, okay, could not find function OLS kasi hindi ko pala na nag-run ba sa inyo, guys?
Yes, sir.
Sa akin hindi pa kasi hindi ko pa na-click tong library na to. Remember that this function came from OLSRR. So, kung hindi ko na-require yung yung package niyan, hindi magra-run siya. So, require ko muna. Okay, library. Hintayin ko lang. Okay, okay na, no? Tapos, I'm going to run this now. Run. Okay. So, meron na tayong guys, meron na tayong object na to, no? Yung FW, yung forward.p. Ayan. It's a list of 11. No? Ano kaya laman yan? Sige. Ano natin? Let me just copy this para hindi ko na isulat. You know what to do with this, diba? Ano lang natin. Ito natin ilagay. This will give us the short summary of the models at each step. So sige, i-generate natin tong si forward regression using p-value. Okay, run natin. Yan. Okay, dito ko na lang titingnan sa window na to. Okay, so kita nyo guys. Kita nyo yung method na P. Hello guys. Hello. Hello, can you see me?
Loading pa po, sir. Wait lang.
Ay, sorry. Ang ang excited Hello? Any feedback, guys?
Yes po, same po as yours, sir.
Okay. Lumabas na yung answer nyo, guys. Okay, do you have the output already?
For me, yes po.
Okay. The
Okay
rest,
rin,
guys?
sir.
Meron na rin?
Sir.
Okay, sige. Thank you. Now, tingnan nyo guys ang yung summary niya. Sabi natin kasi forward, gawin mong forward yung regression. So, sinamarize niya yung output natin. Step 1, sabi niya, education ang pinasok ko. Ito yung R squared, ito yung adjusted R squared, Mallow CP. Yung Mallow CP guys, parang AIC lang yan. Okay? Para it's also an information criteria measure. And the same, the lower the better. So si Akaiki 8688, root mean square error, ito, 7.082. Okay, so next, ang pinasok niya, experience. So take note, pinasok niya kasi tumaas yung R squared, adjusted R squared, bumaba si Malo CP, bumaba si AIC. Also RMSE, bumaba. No? So yun ang criteria niya, no? And then pinasok niya si FEM education. Okay? Lahat umokay. Si Malo CP, grabing binaba, no? Si AIC, bumaba din ng malaki, no? Alright, ang fourth na pinasok niya, entering variable naman niya, kung sa backward regression guys, meron tayong leaving paalis, sa forward regression, meron tayong entering variable, yung papasok. So ito naman yung pumasok, and you notice that every time nagpapasok siya ng panibagong variable, the parameters improve. AIC 8484. No? Okay, question. Tumigil na siya dito. Ibig sabihin, pag nagdagdag pa siya, bababa na, ano na to, magde-deteriorate na yung AIC, etc. Yung Malo CP, tataas na. So it ended there. Kasi sabi niya, ito na. Ito na yung, ito na yung model na dapat, out of the 11 variables, ito na yung best model na dapat gamitin. Kasi it will give you the lowest AIC, etc., etc. Is this the same as the model that we generated, guys? Pareho ba to? Pakitingnan nyo nga, guys, kung yung pareho yung mga variables na nakasali sa final model dito. Guys? Any feedback, guys? Is it the same? Yung mga variables at least. Education, experience, female education. Hello?
Yes, sir. Same po.
Same lang, ano? Oo. Pero dito, guys, hindi pinapakita kung ano yung coefficients, no? Kasi dito, model summary lang naman to eh. Ang pinakita natin dito kung yung selection summary niya. Okay? So let's choose another model. Wait. Ito pa. Generate na natin yan. Okay, okay na to. Selection summary. Alright. Now let's go to forward regression using AIC naman. So let's copy the code here. Okay. I just wrote this pero hindi na natin kailangan i-run to. Sabi na, pwedeng hindi ko na sinama. No? Now, do we need to run this, itong model na to? Not anymore kasi andito pa yan. Buhay pa yan yung model na yan. No? We already ran that and that model is still existing. No? Okay? So, anyway, nalagay ko na. And then, ito naman guys, tingnan nyo. Forward dot, oops, saan na ako? Dito na ako. Here. Forward.fit.aic. Tapos, take note of the step. Magkaiba na yung step natin. OLS, step, forward, AIC model. Okay, so ang naiba lang dito yung AIC. Kanina, P. Using P values tayo. Ito. Step forward, pareho din kasi forward regression pa rin to. However, we're going to use AIC. Okay? That's why, guys, I was so happy when I discovered this OLSRR. Kasi dati iba yung ginagamit ko pag model selection. Mas mahirap. Ito, mas pinadali niya talaga. No? So I'm happy that I discovered this. So let's run this, guys. Let's run this. Run. Okay, so meron na tayong forward.fit.aic. And then let's generate that. Isama na natin dito. Okay. Control C. Control V. Tapos isulat ko na rin din yung plots para kopyahin nyo muna and then run. Yan. Alright. Actually, you don't need to write this anymore. O pwedeng ko i-copy paste lang na nasa taas. Kasi existing pa naman tong model na to eh. There is still that that object model. So yun pa rin ang gagamitin natin yung model na to generate yung forward fit using the AIC criterion. So ito magfo-forward siya using AIC. AIC ang magiging basis niya. Yung isa kanina ang ginawa ng basis yung p-value. Okay. So you have this, guys?
Yes po.
Okay, run natin, run. Okay, so na-create na yung forward fit.aic. Tapos let's ask R to generate this now. Forward fit AIC. Okay. Okay, tingnan nyo. Okay, yung kanina, ang basis niya was the p-value. Ito, ang basis niya is AIC, yung Akai key. 86, 88, 85, 76, 84, 84, 83. Okay? Alright, so take a look at this, guys. Ano yung difference dito sa sa model na to dun sa isang model?
Sir, sinama niya yung female
Sinama niya. Bakit kaya?
kasi mas mababa yung AIC ng female, nung nagka-female.
Yes, correct, guys. So ito, ang tinitingnan niya, guys, yung AIC, no? Yung sa isa naman, yung p-value, ang sabi natin yung p-enter is 0.05, di ba? Remember, guys, yung p-value nung pagkasama si AIC is 0.09, right? Naalala yung sa Excel natin kanina? It's greater than 0.05. Kaya hindi siya sinama dun sa p-value. Dito sinama siya kasi ang basis natin, AIC. Now, bakit sinama siya? Kasi mas mababa yung AIC pag kasama yung female. No? In fact, marginal lang naman yung difference. No? Kasi pag hindi kasama si female, ang AIC, 84, 84. Nung sinama si female, 84, 83. Okay? So clear tayo dyan, guys? So if we're just going to base it on the AIC, we will have to come up with a model that includes si female. Okay? So yan na ba dapat yung solution, guys? Not necessarily. Basta alam natin based on AIC, kasama si female. Based on p-value, hindi kasama si female. And the truth is, guys, hindi lang yan yung basis natin, hindi lang AIC. Kasi titingnan pa rin natin yung VIF, tiningnan natin kanina, di ba? And we haven't even touched yung normality ng residuals, heteroskedasticity, okay? Ang nakita lang natin dito so far yung AIC, yung sa VIF, yung sa Excel kanina, ba? Okay. So based on AIC, iba yung output natin kasama si female. Okay, now
Sir, do we
Yes.
follow AIC po since yun yung fina-follow na ng R?
well, in determining yung final output, no, sabi ko nga kanina, hindi lang tumitigil dyan. Not because na okay na sa AIC. Remember, mag-ano pa tayo, titingnan pa natin yung multicollinearity. And i-flash ko lang ulit yung sa natin kanina, no. Nung sinama natin kung kasama si female, ito. Ba? Kasama si female dito, ito. Can you see, guys? Can you see the Excel file I'm posting?
No, sir.
Hindi. Sige.
No, pa, nasa RStudio pa.
Sige, nasa RStudio pa rin ako, no? Okay, i-flash ko lang ulit si Excel. Okay. That one, can you see?
Ayan, meron na po, sir.
meron.
Yes, sir.
Oo. Yan, di ba kanina yung dito kasi backward regression tayo dito, di ba? Bakit backward, guys? We started with the full model, di ba? Full model. Tapos isa-isa nating tinanggal hanggang yung second to the last natin dito, si female kasama, no? 4823 yung AIC niya. Nung tinanggal natin to, so based on p-value guys, dapat tanggal yan. Dapat ito yung model natin. So based on p-value, ito yung final model natin. Pero based on AIC, ito yung ano natin, ito yung final model natin. Why? Kasi based on AIC, mas mababa yung AIC nito kaysa dito, 4824 na to. Pero guys, thank you for, sino nagtanong ng question na yun? AIC na ba yung pipiliin? Sino yung, who was that? Sorry?
Sir Patricia po.
Patricia, thank you Thank you for that question. Kasi, kung tinala natin si AIC, ito dapat yung model natin. But remember, hindi tayo natatapos yan. Meron po tayong diagnostics. Yung isang diagnostics natin, multicollinearity. Buti na lang si Real Stats, pinapakita to. No? Pinapakita to na, yung VIF nyo si female at saka female education. Ang laki-laki niyan. Ibig sabihin niyan, nag-aagawan niyan sa pag-explain kay kay wage. More than 10 yan. So, hindi acceptable yan in terms of multicollinearity. Okay? So, in terms of multicollinearity, mas katanggap-tanggap. So, ano yung bottom line nun, guys? Hindi lang, we don't just look at one parameter. There will be many other parameters. Titingnan din natin yung heteroscedasticity, etc., etc. So, ito sinasabi lang natin, based on AIC, maganda to. Pero kung titingnan din naman natin to, hindi naman siya nagkakalayo sa AIC. Halos marginal lang naman yung difference. And, in terms of VIF, pasok to. Ito hindi pasok. So, logically guys, sasabihin natin, ay, di ito tayo. No? Ito tayo. Kasi hindi lang naman isang basis ang inaano natin. We're not only using one basis. Okay? Patricia, did that answer your question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you po.
Sige. So, babalik na ako guys sa R. Balik na tayo dito sa R natin. Asan na si R ko? Ito. Alright. So, ito, ang sinabi lang natin dito based on the AIC, dun sa package na sinabi natin, very strict siya na based on AIC, kasama tong female. Kasi kung hindi isama, sabi natin, kung hindi sinama, 84-84 yung AIC. So, yun lang naman sinasabi nito. Kasi sabi natin, sige nga, based on AIC, ano yung model selection natin? Well, binigay niya yung answer. And it's up to us really to determine kung ano yung final model natin. Alright, so meron pa isang magandang function dito si OLSRR. Itong plot guys, tingnan natin to. Pakisulat, no? Plot, yung fwfit.aic natin, yun ang pangalan ng model natin. Okay, so run natin to.
Sir,
Yes?
medyo nagfe-feedback po yung mic nyo.
Nagfe-feedback?
Opo.
Yan, better?
Okay. Okay na po, sir. Thank you.
Sige, thank you. Alright. Anong hindi ba nag-generate? Dito na lang sa baba. Okay, what happened here, guys? Hindi ba nag-generate dito? Okay, take a look at this. Bakit hindi nag-generate dito? Para sana na-enhance ko dito eh. Okay, anyway, so tingnan nyo to guys based on stepwise AIC forward selection, yung isa pa lang yung regressor natin, education, ito yung niya, AIC, ang taas, no? So while you're adding your regressors, bumababa yung AIC, di ba? Ito din nasa table, yung huling-huli, yung female, so ito na yun, yung 86 something, no? And if you add another variable, tataas na yung AIC. Kaya tumigil lang siya dun sa female. So, is that the best model? That's a candidate. No? Candidate siya. Kasi based on AIC, siya yung pinakamaliit na AIC. However, as I said, I hope I'm not sounding like a broken record. It's imperative to know, guys, that we don't just base it on one parameter, no? AIC is important, pero hindi lang dapat yun yung i-base natin. Okay, so let me... Okay, ito importante guys, lahat ng steps, no? So please copy this. Paki-copy nga tong code na to. Okay? So ganun pa rin, fw.fit.aic, OLS, step forward AIC, model, tapos dinagdagan lang natin, oops, sandali. Dapat dito to. Control X. Dapat dito. Dinagdagan lang natin guys ng details is equal to true. Kanina model lang eh. Dagdagan natin ng details is equal to true. Alright, do you have that? Copy nyo na rin nasa taas, comma, details is equal to true. Run natin. Okay. So ito na yan guys, step by step na yan. Tingnan mo ang haba ng output Okay. Nag-step by step na si R. Kasi sabi natin ibigay yung details eh. Yan. Okay, so let me backtrack kung saan nanggaling to. Okay, dapat naiintindihan natin to, yung output na to. Yung stepwise na to. Alright, dito, no? Ito yung code natin. Forward_fit.aic. Yung code niya, yung command niya, OLS_step_forward_AIC. Again, code to galing sa OLSRR. So dapat naka-require muna yon bago natin magamit to. Okay, then model, then details is equal to true. Okay, so ito yung sinasabi niya. Ito yung kwento ng ng modeling niya. Candidate, yung 11 variables natin. Step 0, ano yung step 0 na to? Wage tilde 1. Ano ibig sabihin nito guys? Pag ginamit ito sa R guys, yung wage tilde 1, you're just saying na hindi 1 yung regressor. Ibig sabihin yan, walang regressor. Wala tayong gagamitin na independent variables. In other words, guys, ano yung regressor natin? Yung mean lang niya. No? Okay, so please remember that. Parang naalala nyo yung in-illustrate natin yung regression, yung kinocompute natin yung SSR, SSE, SST. Sabi natin, pwede naman yung base model natin, yung average lang ng Y mismo eh. Hindi tayo gagamit ng mga regressors. Hindi tayo gagamit ng mga independent variables. So yun yung unang ginamit niya dito, step 0. AIC niya, 89.8988. No? Okay, tapos, tingnan nyo guys yung table na to. Ang sabi niya dito, pag ginamit ko si education 1 as my unang entering variable, ang AIC ko magiging 8688. Pag ang ginamit daw niya, dito sa ilalim, non-white experience, ang AIC niya magiging 8984.033. Therefore, sino magiging entering variable, guys? Guys, sino? Sino? Hello? Hello, guys? Sino? Sino yung magiging entering variable niya? Obviously, sino, guys? Can you hear me?
Sir Eduk?
Eduk, oo, bakit? Pag pinasok natin si Eduk, AIC 8688, SSR 16737, yung sum of the squares ng regression, yung kayang ma-explain. Kung non-white experience lang, 383 lang yan, di ba? Sabi natin, di ba, ito, the higher the SSR, the better. Kasi yun ang variability ng dependent variable na kayang i-explain ng variable natin. In this case, education. Okay? R squared, 0.208. So, linis niya. Kung ito ang gagawin kong entering variable, ito yung magiging AIC, RSS, R squared, adjusted R squared. So, obviously, ang pinakamaganda, sino guys? Education. Okay? Kuha niyo yung kwento, guys. Hello? Sagot, please. Nakukuha niyo yung kwento ng sinasabi ko?
Yes, sir.
Na-absorb pa, sir.
Okay. Itong table lang naman ito, sinasabi lang naman ito, kung kasi remember guys, sa forward, backward, stepwise regression, one at a time lang yung pinapasok na variable, hindi pwedeng sabay-sabay. One at a time lang. So itong table na to, ang sinasabi niya, kung ang ipasok ko si education, ito yung magiging AIC, ito yung magiging sum of the squares, ito yung magiging, ito pala yung sum of the squares of the regression. Okay? Ito yung R squared, ito yung adjusted R squared. Kung si female naman, mas mataas yung AIC, mas mababa yung mga adjusted R squared. O definitely guys, syempre, obviously, logically, syempre, ito yung ipapasok niya. Diba? Compared to the other candidate variables. You follow guys? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Si lang ba yung nakaka-follow? Feedback naman sa iba guys.
Si Bern din, sir.
Ay! Sorry. Sorry, Bern.
Sir.
Si pala sa ibang subject. Bern, sorry.
Okay
Si
lang,
Bern,
sir.
yung ba guys, paki-feedback naman para yung iba hindi sumasagot, yung iba hindi nag-aano eh. Either hindi kayo sumusunod sa discussion natin or ewan ko. It means to me guys na mag-feedback kayo sa akin. Chat na lang, mag-chat kayo dito. Oh, sige, mag-pretend na lang kayo kahit yung mga hindi sumusunod. Sige, mag-yes na lang din kayo dyan. Oh, sige guys, nakasunod ba? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yan, chat, paki-chat. Yan. Sam, talagang sumusunod ka, Sam, ha? Yung iba? Thank you, Sam. Yan. Thank you. Appreciate guys kasi minsan, alam mo, as a teacher, as a mentor, ang hirap din na isipin na baka way above your head na yung sinasabi ko, no? So you really this is really a partnership of learning journey natin to eh. So I really appreciate you really informing me, giving feedback. Sir, mabilis, sir. Kaya na-appreciate ko yung sinasabi niyo. Sir, hindi namin nakikita. Yan. Okay, good yun. Good. Alright. So, kaya nga tinan nyo guys yung next step. Ano sabi? Idadagdag si education. Okay? So, nung dinagdag sa education, ano na naging AIC? Ito na. Kasi sabi, pag dinagdag daw sa education, ang AIC natin, 86, 88. Yan. So, ito na yung ano natin, model natin. Wage, tilde, education. You follow guys? Dali naman sundin na itong table ni OLSRR. Kaya nga, nagustuhan ko siya. Next table, ano sabi? Sino yung susunod na ipapasok? So, sasampu na lang tayo, di ba? O, tingnan mo, experience daw ang susunod na ipasok niya kasi pag pinasok natin si experience, siya yung susunod na pinakamaliit na AIC combined with education. Yun. So, that's why yung susunod natin, sabi niya, i-add ko si experience. So, now our model has become education plus experience. AIC naging 8576 na, which was an improvement of the AIC before na 8688. Okay guys, nakikuha niyo yung kwento? Ganun lang yung kwento niya, hanggang dulo yan guys. Kaya madali siyang intindihan. Tapos ang susunod daw, ipasok si, ayan o, pag pinasok si female education, bababa yung AIC from 8576 to 8500. Yun. So ang model na natin, ito na. Education plus experience plus female education. Etc. Hanggang naging step 5, step 6, step 7, guys. Step 7, ano nangyari? Okay, sa step 6, ang sabi, ito na yung model natin. Pag dinagdag natin si female, ito magiging AIC. Oh, bumaba. Right? So since bumaba siya, pinasok pa rin niya. Okay? Pinasok niya. Pinasok niya yung AIC, ay yung female. So you have this. O, tingnan nyo ngayon guys, ano mangyayari dito? Pag ipasok pa niya si non-white, what will happen? AIC will go up to 84, 84.139. Kaya stop na siya. Yan, tingnan nyo. No more variables to be added. Kasi yung next table, wala na. Pag nagdagdag pa tayo, tataas pa ulit yung AIC. Questions, guys? Questions? Questions?
None, sir.
Okay, good. So, ang variables natin, ito. Education, experience, etc., etc. Andito na yung model summary sa baba. Okay? Andyan yung R squared, adjusted R squared, predicted R squared. Andyan yung root mean square error, coefficient of variation, mean square error, mean absolute error. So ang daming measures ng error, no? Yan, mean absolute error. And then andito yung ANOVA. Okay? And then andito yung individual values. Ito na guys, ito na yung na-generate kayo sa Excel. Yan. Okay? And kita natin ito yung p-value, 0.098. Right? Any questions, guys?
Sir, na-upload na po ba yung last Tuesday
Which one? Na
Zoom lecture po?
hindi pa. Kasi ang gagawin ko, guys, nakuha ko na, sa YouTube ko ipapasok eh. So, nagkakaproblema pala ako sa YouTube, but hopefully ma-address ko na yung problem ko mamaya. So, sabay-sabay na itong ipapasok ko. No? Itong yung last Tuesday at saka ito. Ha? Okay. Sorry, guys. Ha?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you for
Yes,
reminding
sir.
me. Ha? Okay. Now, it's time, guys. It's already time. So, ang gagawin ko na lang, okay, I'm going to post, ang susunod kasi yung backward regression. No? Okay, backward regression. So, ito naman yung magiging code natin. OLS step backward P using p-value. At saka, OLS step backward AIC. Yan, AIC naman. Parang pareho lang guys ang nasa taas. Papalitan lang natin yung forward at saka backward. Okay? Tapos ganun din. Kung anong ginawa natin kanina, ganun ang gawin nyo. Palitan nyo si forward ng backward. Tapos yung stepwise naman, guys, ito yung code niyan, both. So instead of forward or backward, both ang gagamitin. No? Para, yun ang stepwise. Kasi ang stepwise, guys, sabi ko, ang distinction niya sa forward, si forward talagang pasok lang ng pasok ng pasok. Si backward, tanggal ng tanggal ng tanggal. Si stepwise, pwedeng magpasok, pwedeng magtanggal. Okay? So dalawa yung options na tinitingnan niya. Alright? And then lastly, guys, ito, all possible subsets. Okay? All possible subsets. Ibig sabihin yan, okay, ilan ba yung variables natin, guys? Ilan yung variables natin? 11, di ba? Tama? Anyway,
Yes,
time.
sir.
Okay, sige, time na kasi, no? So subukan nyo guys yung subukan nyo yung backward, subukan nyo yung stepwise, okay? So yung stepwise, si both lang. Okay, and then
Sir, pati po ba yung Excel na updated po, you will post or ito ng R na lang?
gusto nyo i-upload ko? Dapat kasi ginawa nyo yun di ba?
Yung notes nyo, sir, nandun po kasi.
Yung notes. Sige na nga. Ayoko na sanang i-post yun kasi sabi ko, naku, yung iba hindi gumawa sige, anyway, sige, i-post ko na lang. Alright, so thank you so much guys. Sorry for the overtime. I hope you learned something today. And I'll see you. May announcement ako guys about your take-home quiz. Ha?
Thank you, sir.
Kasi kayo.
Alright,
Alright,
sir.
sige.
Thank
See
you,
you.
sir.
See you guys.
Sir.
Salamat.
Bye, sir.
Thank you,
Bye po.
sir.
Yung
Thank you, sir.
may mga na late na attendance, please stay. The rest you may go please.
Thank you, sir. Bye po.
Bye, sir.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Wala bang na late na attendance diyan? Wala. Kung wala, okay na.